All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get started. Um,
Didn't say
but
it.
let's start with you. Introduce yourself. Shout yourself out. Obviously, introduce your character and all that jazz, and we'll go from there.
Okay. I don't know why I'm so nervous right now. Okay. Hi. I'm Lolo Bones and I play the character of Trick and Treat. A necromancer who is all about sticking up for the little guy and sticking up for what's right. She's very sprightly and she's very spunky. She knows how to get her way, kind of. I am also a PNG tuber on my own stream. I stream like random games, mostly Overwatch and Dead by Daylight, but I stream other things too. um, but yeah, I'm really excited to play this character because she's all about like spooky things and she's super cute and yeah.
All right, Cookie. Introduce yourself. I know you have a stream potentially up and coming.
If I can get my body acting correctly, yes. I'm Boomy, and I play Electrina, who is a sassy siren who is oddly obsessed with cats who hate her. So yeah, that's my character. That's her whole personality. Cats. That's
All
it.
right. Goth. Last but not least, sir, introduce yourself for those who might not know, and introduce your character.
Hello, hi. My name is Guthrie412. I am a flesh tuber. That's what we're being called now.
A flesh tuber.
Because there's PNG tuber, there's VTubers, and then like I made a flesh, so I am a flesh tuber.
I see. So like VTubers have become the default, and flesh tubers have like.
Well, there's a back and forth going on right now.
Wow.
So not
Flesh
entirely
tuber.
sure where we're gonna stand so far.
I feel like that should be
uh,
the occupation of your character. Your character should be a flesh tuber.
It would be perfect, yes. So I play Metal Mouth. I am a typical psycho. My character is really just about being a psycho, just love the blood and guts and everything. But for some reason, oh, I forgot to add this as like my little quirk. Yeah, flowers like bewilder me. Like I
They freak
like
you out.
with not really freak me out. I'm just like super intrigued by flowers for some reason. Like like a complete asphyxiation. Like if I'm in the middle of something and I see a flower, I will just literally approach it and just stare at it for like a while
That is
to
so
understand
cute.
it.
To understand
love
it.
To understand
Needing
the
fan art
flower.
right now.
And my personal quest is to avenge my fallen brethren after my clan was slaughtered right before my eyes.
All right. And obviously, most of you guys are probably here. But I'm Doomy, for those who might not know. This is obviously my channel. So we are getting, the whole point of us doing this is because Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is coming out in not that long from now. It's coming out at the end of this month. And I got the Bunkers and Badasses game that Tiny Tina is playing inside of the Borderlands game itself. So that is essentially what we're doing. I know it says D&D, but if I put Bunkers and Badasses, nobody would have any idea what the fuck I was talking about. So, essentially, we're playing Borderlands D&D, which does have like some differences from actual D&D, which we'll get into in a little bit. But yeah, so hopefully this is fun. I will say that this first session is probably going to be rocky, as the 20 minutes before the game even started probably shows. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So you guys are all celebrating right now inside this bar, which has half the wall missing from earlier excursions. I'm gonna start with you, Lolo. Where are you at the bar, and what are you doing? How are you celebrating?
So I am actually on one of these big wooden tables. So like the bar is behind us and the bartenders and everything, they're behind us. I'm on these wooden tables and I'm sitting there. I'm of like small stature and everything. I'm not a little girl or anything, but I'm like small. And think kind of like a halfling or something like that. Um and I am sitting there and I have this huge loaf of bread in front of me and I am just attacking this bread
Mm,
because I am so hungry and all I
gotcha.
wanted was bread. So that's what I'm doing.
Fair enough. So, Trick is eating a crap ton of bread. Well, are you
Yeah.
like sitting Indian style on top of like the table?
I want to think that I'm like kind of squatting, like I'm doing like, the typical like hunched over squat, like eating my bread like a little feral rat or something.
Yeah.
Like a little goblin?
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
eating with
So
such ferocity that the other goblins are looking at you
yes,
with
yes,
disgust.
yes, yes. I
They're
feel
just
like
like, "Ugh."
whenever I'm doing that, I'm just like I feel like I'm hidden, like I'm invisible, like no one can see me
Gotcha.
and all my bread.
um, Goth, where are you at inside this celebration inside the bar, and what are you doing?
Well, yes, I am currently being stared at by a good sum of people, a good sum of fellow patrons of the bar. But I'm paying no mind to them because I just see this cute little dandelion inside this vase, and I'm just like, what is this?
Mazes, thank you so much for becoming a Doom vibe. I really appreciate that. Um,
But yeah, I'm just asphyxiated on a dandelion inside a little vase.
Gotcha. Where is the dandelion at? Like, where's the vase?
Uh, Dandelion's like on this nice little windowsill that's like a little bit like right next to where the giant gaping hole is. So that's why people are just like looking. It's kind of like people are like the outside or like the inside looking out, and I'm just covered in a bunch of blood, which is why they're like concerned.
Gotcha. Jiho. um, all right. Electrina, where are you at during the celebration?
I am leaning against the wall, throwing back the ale, watching Trick and Treat in disgust. This uncivilized manners they are eating bread on the table. Because what the fuck? I'm literally shocked into like I'm so disgusted. I can't can't move from where I am. Like not knowing what the fuck is going on my face watching this.
Oh my god.
And I'm like eating, I'm like, would you like some?
Yeah, no. It's my
uh so as you guys are all kind of doing your own thing, and the atmosphere in this place is completely celebratory, and the celebration kind of spills out of the bar into the town as like people are kind of drunkenly laughing and hollering, and every now and then the building like casually shakes and rocks, and like dust from the old like ceiling kind of splinters down, but you guys are kind of used to it at this point because where you guys are at is a Torg outpost, and the Torg guild. So in this world there are multiple guilds, and most of them are very powerful for making different types of weapons, and this particular guild and the people who serve it are obsessed with explosions. All they want is to blow shit up. And so where you exist now is kind of outside a mine where all they do is make gunpowder and try to see how big they can make things explode. Around this base is nothing but leveled ground and craters. And the reason that they're celebrating y'all is because whether you wanted to or not, you created one of the biggest explosions this town has ever seen, and everybody is reveling. And how massive the destruction was. They are losing their damn minds just thinking about how big the mushroom cloud was. They obviously weren't happy with all the monsters that came after that, but the explosion was exquisite. And so one of the townspeople kind of gets on one of the tables and goes, "And we are all here to talk about our friends, the Explosion Masters." And everybody kind of cheers and drinks are clanked, and they look at y'all and they say, "Thank you so much for gracing us." And he literally just starts crying. "I didn't think I would see anything so big in my life." And everybody, you can see a few other people start to tear up. And the guy looks at all three of you and he says, Would you do us the honor of regaling us just one more time on how you did the explosion?" Which of you wants to tell the tale?
I like things to go boom, but I don't want how to go boom. So if I tell the story, it's gonna be very simple.
Yeah, I could probably do it. Yeah. Okay. So basically, what had happened was I was trying to get into this little place, couldn't really fit, and then my robot just went kerplunk. So yeah. That's what happened. I shoved bread back in my mouth.
Damn bread.
Thank you for the bread.
Order make big noise.
I mean, hey, it went boom, and that's all I care about.
And at first, there's kind of like silence as people are kind of taking in what you're trying to say, and as I'm trying to find the fucking page in this book. Here we go. So Lolo, I would like you to make the first check of the night.
Oh yes.
So why don't you make a talk check and see how that went over?
Okay. It's just a D20, right?
Plus whatever your talk mod is.
Let me see real quick. Movement. Oh, it's just +1. Okay.
Angry Red Gecko, what up? What up? Welcome into the stream. 4.
Damn. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh god.
Oh, so what was your mod?
+1, so it was a 5. Real good filter.
So you tell the story, and there's a hush that falls over the entire crowd, and after you stop talking, it's almost as if people are waiting for you to continue. And and when you don't, the guy on the table like kind of scratches the back of his head, and he's like, "Oh, wow. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, well, free booze."
Booze, yes, the booze was good. Booze good.
And then
Bread
everybody
good.
like goes and raucous cheers. And a waiter, not a waiter, but you know, a busboy, whatever people are called that give drinks.
A barmaiden.
There you go. One of them comes around to each of you and offers you a special drink on the house. And she lets you guys each know that these drinks are very special, that they don't just hand them out to anybody. Typically, they're all worth a lot of money. But for you guys, the heroes of the hour, you all get one for free.
Can I decline? Because that sounds sketchy.
Can I perception?
Sure.
Okay.
That would be an insight check.
Yeah.
Wait, me? That would be an insight check?
Yeah, if you would like, both of you can make it if you like. Well, how about Cookie do it since you made the last one, Lola?
Okay. Yeah.
And this is her first chance. So Cookie, go ahead and make an insight check. So you roll the d20 and add your insight mod. And insight checks are pretty much for if you're trying to see if they're being honest or upright with you.
Okay. So I just need to throw the dice, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey, and what's
So
your mod?
my insight is +1 -2.
+1 -2.
That's what it says.
So
it's -1.
wait, because your character has like +2 to
Wait,
like
I
a
have the
specific thing,
danger
right?
insight thing, right?
What was your +2 to? Because you had a very specific +2 to something.
I have a +5 on danger insight checks.
Oh, I see. Okay. I guess we can consider this to be a danger insight check. Since this is like you're trying to perceive if this is a dangerous drink or not. So yeah. I would say that as you're kind of looking at this barmaid, she looks super happy. You can't perceive that what she's saying is like there's no lie, or at least no obvious lie. Like she looks like she's telling the truth and she's very enthusiastic about it. You can also see other people look a little envious at you for being able to tap into the barrel that they normally don't have enough money to tap into. When you like, if you take the tankard that she offers you and like sniff it a little bit, it smells like alcohol. You can't smell anything that's off about it. If anything, like it smells like maybe there's some kind of like extra spice in it. Like it smells like spicy, you know? Like they put like sriracha sauce in the drink or some shit, which makes sense. If they make things want to explode, maybe they want their drinks to be a little spicy.
Okay. I guess I'll drink it.
I watch you.
I watch you.
And take a very small sip and then decide to just guzzle it, cause fuck it, why not?
I just straight chug it, and I'm just like,
Pretty drink tastes funny.
I like take it and I'm like holding it with my two hands and I'm just like dapping my tongue in it like a fucking cat.
This is why I like you, because
Yeah.
So my question to all of you is, how well do you guys handle spice?
oh shit.
Oh.
Moderately handle it okay.
I don't
Depends
handle
on
it
the
very
level.
well.
Okay.
I'd
I'm
say
all about-
moderately as well.
I'm all about sweet.
What'd you say, Gal?
I'd say moderately as well.
Moderately. So the drink goes down and you're surprised that it has like this very like sweet, almost like fruity aroma and like front taste. It's very pleasant going in, but as it goes down your throat, it immediately turns into like as if you drank distilled jalapeno peppers. It's like burn all the way down, plus the burn of alcohol. You know, it's like the two concoctions of like spicy and alcohol, and it just goes straight down, and your throat is just super raw, which you either might absolutely love if you're a spicy person, or you might absolutely hate. And the barkeep kind of looks at all of you kind of knowingly. But
so I feel like the
go ahead.
spice like coming over me, because like at first I'm like, oh, this is very good. I really like this. And then it starts getting like super spicy. I'm like, I don't like this. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's spicy. And I start like shoving more bread in my mouth until it's like Oh, I don't like this at all. And then I'm like fighting back tears.
I just kind of, I still drink it out of politeness for the barmaid. You can clearly see by the way my fucking face goes red that it's not agreeing with me. But I'm too stubborn to say that, so I'm just gonna keep drinking until it's empty out of pure stubborn will.
Well, since I just straight up chugged it, I feel fine for a moment, and then I just feel the heat, and I just start to panic, and I just start to panic, and I start shouting, "Fire! Fire! Fire on my insides!" And I like desperately try to find like any other like suitable liquid just to cool it off.
Gotcha.
So I end up drinking the water from the dandelion vase.
Trick, a little goblin kind of walks over to you and kind of eyes your tankard, and he says, are you going to finish that?
I look at him with like a face just filled with bread, like chipmunk cheeks and all, and like tears rolling down my face. I don't know. Maybe. No. No, I'm not. I'm not going to. No. No.
And he just kind of nods to you, and he goes, is this your first explosion drink?
Give it a word.
And he nods with like the memory of his first time, and he says, it goes down so painfully. Beautiful. Do you mind if I drink the rest of yours?
Please, take it. Like it. I turned into a grandpa.
And he takes it and nods. And he says, you are a saint. And goes off and drinks it to the cheers of his friends. And the party kind of goes on like this for a long time. Drinks continuously are flowing in and out. Everybody seems happy. Everybody who can give you a drink gives you a drink. Some of them you wish they hadn't given you a drink, as they're really shitty drinks. You do find that most of the things here tend to have some form of spicy aftertaste. But eventually the party starts to wear down, and at any point, are you guys all like together at the night, or are you guys gonna kind of pass out one after another separately?
I would like to think that we're together.
I kind of stick close to Trick because she's a little bean, and I need to be close to her at all times so that no one snatches her.
Yet.
Fair enough. What about you, Metal Mouth?
I think I'm just probably with the amount of things I drank, since I just drink things unknowingly, I feel like I'd probably just be plastered on a table within the bar.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Larina, what up? So, as kind of the night winds down and kind of following Metal Mouth's example, people are just kind of like sprawled out all over the place. And the door kind of opens in that saloon style where it kind of burst open quickly, and two figures kind of make their way in. Those who are still lucid enough to kind of notice them give them like a wobbly look before like their heads kind of fall back against the grounds. And these two people are distinctly different than everybody else in the town. For one, they look clean. Number two, they don't smell like gunpowder and explosions. But for two, one of them is wearing a mask and is cloaked from head to toe, and the other is this huge, massive, hulking, purple person.
Nice.
his whole body, either it's his actual natural skin color, which is kind of weird, or he has painted his entire body purple, which is also kind of weird. But they both kind of stroll in, and the masked figure kind of looks from left to right slowly, her head kind of scanning the entire place until she locks in on you guys and then starts making a beeline right toward you. And you notice as she walks that she has no trouble stepping over any of the bodies. It's almost as if she's not breaking her stride. Each step is purposeful, knows exactly where she's going. There's something off-putting, and that puts you almost on alert about how she walks, like a predator almost. And as she gets to your table, the purple guy kind of falls back and gives you space and distance, and turns his back, almost to prevent anybody else from intruding on the conversation. And she kind of looks over the two of you, since one of you is probably passed out at this point.
While she's walking up, because I know we had talked about like my robot kind of being like a small like robot at first and growing bigger whenever I use him. Can he like kind of summon him to be like right beside me, kind of like at the ready type thing? Because
Sure.
I feel kind of off. Okay, so he's like right there, and he's in the shape of a pumpkin, like a little jack-o'-lantern.
That's
So
cute.
he's just like a little floating jack-o'-lantern right beside me, and he's
That's
got
super
angry
cute.
eyes.
So she makes her way over to you, and she almost doesn't even pay attention to your bot. But she looks both of you over with what you can assume is an analytical eye, as her mask has no actual facial features. You're sure there's probably something underneath it that allows her to see through it, but you can't see through the front of it, and you can only assume where her eyes and nose and mouth might be, if she has any of those features. But she speaks and she says, "Ah, you must be the battle maggots that I've heard so much about. I have business with you." And she looks over to Metal Mouth and looks back at you two and says, "Although maybe this is not a good time. Do you have time to talk about the job?"
Depends who's asking. Who are you?
Depends how much you paying, because I ain't doing shit for free.
That too.
Ah, well, I am but a humble servant. I am of the guild Malfactor. We are looking to make a purchase soon and need agents on the ground to help things move forward. I would like to discuss the details if you are interested. And she looks at Electrina and nods and says, "Of course. As you well know, Malfactor is one of the premier guilds. We produce some of the most powerful magical artifacts. We would obviously be willing to pay you handsomely and whatever currency you'd prefer. And we might even throw in some enchantments if you are interested in such a trade."
Electra raises her eyebrows. Very intrigued by this. Very intrigued.
But maybe we could talk a little bit more later when one of our people aren't sleeping.
Incapacitated to the point of, having to drag him.
Too
So
much talk.
I'm not strong.
I see. Well, let's see. How about we see how you feel in the morning? And she looks over, kind of scanning the area, and you can see her kind of hand move and like a sign of almost like disgust. And she says, "Yes, why don't I meet you in the morning and see how you feel?"
I like brush my dress off with like the crumbs of the bread that's still on me, and I hold out my hand. Sounds like a plan. See you then.
Hmm. And she hesitates, but then like daintily takes your hand as if like you're a princess, and
Oh,
gives
okay,
it like
okay.
a light
Oh,
shake,
thank you.
and says, "Yes, well, Icarb, please, let's get out of here. We will see you tomorrow." And
Toodaloo.
she disappears.
And then Electrina's like, wait, meet us where? Because we didn't get any information.
I'm
Just let
assuming.
her walk out.
So what
Look,
do you
she
guys
found
do?
us once. She could find us again.
True. I'll take it.
So what do you guys do with the rest of your night?
I would like to find like a place of like, I guess, rest or something.
I
Uh,
second that because we have to
yeah.
get Drunky out of here
Mm-hmm.
over there.
Man, honestly, your pickings are very sparse as you blew up most of the town.
Yeah.
But there is a tavern that has most of the walls still intact with only a few sheets covering the holes. Which is a little drafty, but they don't charge you
Mhm.
anything, so free is free.
I also have a question. Could we go to the junkyard that I'm from?
Is the junkyard that you're from like close to this area?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Yeah. So I guess we could go there. And that could be like the Battle Maggot's little fort or something.
Gotcha.
That's fine. So once we're there, can we take like a 10-minute break? I gotta get my kids in bed real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I'll just say that I find like the empty casings of like an old vehicle, and I just like huddle up inside.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then I have on like a piece of like scrap wood or whatever, like an itched little sign that says Battle Maggots on it. And it has all of our like initials on it. And it's hanging up.
That's adorable.
It's real cute. I love it.
All right. Well, let's we're gonna take like a quick break. I think I'm probably gonna still hang out here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, feel free to go use the bathroom or get some food or whatever.
Be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, I shall find the gentleman's room. But I'll have my
Yeah.
headphones on, so like if we fly right back in, I'll just unmute.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. I'll stay here. But yeah, I guess I could describe like the junkyard a little bit more.
Go for it.
So it's just a whole bunch of scrap metal, and it's a junkyard, and it's just
I will describe the
but-
junkyard. It is a junkyard.
but like where our like little quote unquote fort is, it's like a bunch of scrap metal kind of like poorly made into like a little like room, I guess.
Mhm.
And all that's in there is like a few blankets and stuff, some cups that people have thrown out, just a bunch of just like hand-me-down stuff. And but I also have like my old stuffed animals in there too, because like the backstory with Trick and Treat is that she was I guess forgotten as a child, and someone found her. It was like an older guy that found her and raised her in his junkyard, and he eventually passed away, but he gave her Treat, which is her robot, helped her build him and everything, and with all the scraps and stuff, and in doing so, she feels like he is still with her, protecting her, which is really cute. And but yeah, so she decided to stay at the junkyard and everything, and that's when Electrina came and found her and was like, I'm just gonna stick with you because you're alone, I'm alone, let's stay together. So like they've been together since Trick was like super young. I want to say like when she was like 15. Not super young. It's not really that young. But yeah, I guess whenever she was like 15, and then like she's a young adult now. So they've been together uh pretty long. And then with Metal Mouth, he just kind of saw that we were blowing shit up, and he was like, I kind of want to be with you guys. Started, you know, following us a little distance, and then we just eventually were just like, you could be with us, it's fine. Like
You
it's
can
fine.
be with us.
It's okay. You don't have to hide. But yeah, sorry. Like ADHD brain right now is just like I'm talking about all different things.
That's fair. Are you having? I know we
Going.
haven't played for like a lot, but like, are you enjoying it so far?
Oh yeah, I really am. I'm happy that I'm able to like, be a different character. I don't know about the accent though. I really don't. I don't know if I should keep it. I don't know
I
if I
mean,
should
I like
change
it.
it.
It reminds me of Do you watch Critical Role?
I do.
Yeah, the little goblin character. Or
Sister?
is she a goblin? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's a yeah. That's where
Yeah.
I had my inspiration from. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Hello, trying to watch internet and service not the best here. It's all good.
Oh no.
We are taking like a little
The
break.
Tiny Tina?
Yeah. The Tiny Tina.
Yes.
Or the 93rd Tiny Tina, depending.
The 93rd.
But Boomy had to go and put her kids to sleep. So we're taking a 10-minute break. Lolo is just talking about the origin of her character and how all the characters met. Goth went to go use the bathroom. And yeah, so sadly I am gonna have to keep like referencing the book because it's not like D&D where I've read and played so much that I just know everything off the top of my head. Do you want to try to get you guys to do a badass move so that we can see how that works?
A badass what?
So there is a thing in this game called a badass move. You get to do one per session, I believe, for free. And then after that, you need to spend badass tokens in order to do it again. So your second time doing it, you need to spend 2 badass tokens, then 3, then 4, then 5, then blah, blah, blah. And pretty much it's pretty much you. I mean, it's kind of exactly what you think it is. It's you doing the most badass thing you could possibly do, right? So, for example, you could have done a badass move to tell this, like, epic story. You know what I'm saying? And, like, do all this stuff. And then I would make you roll. And when you roll, you actually use what they call a badass die, which is just a d20 with, like, modifiers. So it's, like, a 1 through 3 counts as a 1. And an 18 to a 20 counts as a 20. So you have a higher chance of critical success and critical failure. But other people can like help you do badass actions. So like when we actually get into like combat and stuff, you guys will be like doing a badass move to like do something super dope. It's kind of like, you know, like in D&D where you're like, I want to do a backflip off the chandelier and like do the thing. It kind of gives you a mechanical way to do that.
Very nice. I like that. I like that.
So it is pretty cool. But also when you fail checks, technically you did just fail a check. But
I did.
whenever you fail checks, it generates points for me as a GM that I can use. And when I can use it to do other stuff, but in combat, monsters have like badass abilities, and when I have my own badass points, or that's what it's called, mayhem points. When I have mayhem points at my disposal, I can use them to ramp up the enemy and have them do like crazy shit.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hello. I have
Hello.
Welcome
returned.
back.
Oh.
Lolo, you've become a villain.
I know.
Welcome
Hey, I
to
had
the
to keep the
villain
streak
set.
going.
That's fair. 7 months, let's go. I think I was told in 2 months I'll be at my 1 year mark on Twitch, which is like my 2 year mark streaming, which is kind of crazy.
Hell
So,
yeah.
We're gonna see how that goes.
Well, also excuse my audacity.
Taru, 22 out of 22. I don't even know what that was for.
There you go.
What was the 22 out of 22? What is that for? Yo, Taru, what's up? Yo, Goth, thank you so much for the subscribe.
Excuse my audacity. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
man.
Also,
be.
wow, okay.
If anybody sends bits, we'll get a hype train.
Someone send a bit. Send some biddies. I'll also say that
I appreciate that. Hype train, let's go.
I'm gonna be somewhat drawing up some concept for Metal Mouth while we're going through this.
Yeah, well, just make sure you're paying attention too.
Oh, of course, multitask. I might not look. Reading might not be my strong suit, but multitasking, I got you.
Yo, Groggy, thank you so much for becoming a subscriber. I really appreciate that. Boom, look at that. We're at level 2 already.
Hello.
Let's
We
go.
at level 2 already, baby.
Let's go.
Tiny Tina with 100 bits. Yo, thank you so much. Hope we get a really cool emote from this. Like, I think what is everybody's favorite hype emote that they've gotten? Mine is the cat with the hoodie.
Cat
hoodie.
Let me check.
Here, I have a whole bunch. Oh my god.
I know, but I use the cat hoodie one all the time.
Okay. This one is my fave. This one's my fave. This one's my fave. I like
I'm gonna
that.
throw mine out in chat too.
Are you just saying them? Or are
Oh,
you
I
putting
also
them
like
in chat?
that one. I'm gonna put them in the chat.
I know, but you're just like, I like this one and this one and this one. It's like, what are you talking
Like,
about?
oh, that's nice. I can't see, but okay.
Wait, these are hype emotes?
Yes, aren't they cute?
What? Oh, wait, the green Squirtle is a hype emote?
Yes, they're so cute.
Oh yeah, I got them too.
Oh, Groggy,
my
see,
favorite one is the hype.
Me and you, we're the same, Groggy. The cat with the hoodie is my favorite.
The hype disguise.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean,
I
like,
love
come on,
the
that
little
cat
wave.
is that cat is a total stoner. Let's be real.
The cat is a total stoner. He's either a stoner.
Look at him.
He's either a stoner or a superhero who hasn't gotten their outfit yet.
Oh, true. True.
All superheroes wear a hoodie and a mask for whatever reason. That's like their go-to. They're like, what is the most non-identifiable thing? A hoodie.
That's before they go to superhero fashion school.
Yeah. And they're like, bruh.
Like, they can totally not see past this, and everyone's just like, bruh. Come on.
Oh my god. Dude, I actually picked up a really interesting book recently called Batman and Psychology, and it's like the it's a, I guess like a therapist, I don't know. Somebody in the psych field wrote a book about Batman, like from a psychological perspective, and it's pretty interesting. It's been cool so far. Learning, because I had like this idea for a video I wanted to do about like who's the real Batman. Dude, I've been thinking about Batman too much recently. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
from watching the new Batman movie.
Yeah, like the hype for the Batman movie. Like, just like whenever I think about Batman, I just always have like questions. Like, one of the questions I have, like, and like I kind of like to get you guys' thoughts on this, and you guys too in the chat, if you guys have like opinions on this. My question is, right, if Batman sees a police officer using excessive force on a criminal, does he intervene? Yo, Demon, thank you so
that's a
much for the gift sub to Tiny Tina. Tiny Tina, welcome to the Villain Society.
that's a gray area of a question. Well, that I don't know, because
Demon
like
says yes. Groggy says he does.
I say he would too, but like it's hard to it's hard to like pick out because much like most superheroes, like as soon as they're done like apprehending a criminal or like getting them tied up and ready for the police, they just dip.
So
So
the reason that I think this question is interesting to me personally, because Batman uses excessive force all the time.
yeah,
So like, if he saw a police officer also using excessive force, but was able to register that the police officer using excessive force on a criminal is wrong, I don't understand how he would be able to justify himself using excessive force on criminals. So in my mind, it's like, if he believes that excessive force is not like if his level of force is not excessive and is morally justified, why would he then see a police officer using excessive force as something being wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, would he actually be able to see a police officer using excessive force and think that it was excessive force? Or would he think that that is a justified level of force for a criminal?
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Welcome back, Cookie. I got the laughing Squirtle.
what did I get? It's not telling.
All right.
Yay.
I should be. Ew. Good to go.
What the fuck? What was that?
I should be white.
Sorry, I was putting like lotion on my hands because they were dry from the water, and the Aquaphor came out of the bottle like really like liquid like. It was gross.
Oh.
The way you just was like ew and then just kept going, like, the fuck.
Like, everything okay there?
I don't get anything anymore. I have all the hype emotes. Oh damn, that's crazy.
Wait, which one did I get? Which one did I just get? Oh, I think I just got. Oh, which one did I just get?
Hype. Oh, dude, you know what's funny is that we have like how come I can't access my hype emotes? Where's my hype emotes? Oh, I can't access the hype emotes from. Oh, here we go. I found it.
I think I got the high.
Oh, I don't have the new one though. Anyway, oh, what's this one? Whoa, what's this? I've never seen this one.
Oh, the cry.
Oh,
so cute.
I got a cry lion. Where the hell did that come from? That's adorable. Anyway, so to recap, since we're all back now, you guys had just finished the celebration. You guys all went back to the junkyard to sleep after being introduced to a masked lady and her green guy that she called a curb. But yeah, so are you guys doing anything else during the night, or would you like to sleep?
I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna sleep.
Yeah, I just crawl into the nicest looking trunk of an abandoned car and just shut the door.
There's no
Nighttime.
cars. It's medieval.
Oh.
It's
I
medieval,
just
but
huddle
with
into
guns.
medieval, but with guns. Okay.
Yeah.
I just find a nice, warm-looking pile of scrap and just huddle my way into it.
Fair enough.
I made sure that you had like a bit, like a few bits of like flowers, like beside your little resting spot, because I noticed that like you liked flowers, so I made sure that you had a little bit.
Oh my god.
Over there.
Groggy says that he finds a crypt, which makes it kind of hilarious because it's
Yes.
like he falls into a coffin and then you put flowers.
Oh, yes. I love that.
Oh
I
my
just want
god.
to pass out after guiding Metal Mouth to his crypt of flowers.
My god.
Find
Thank
a
you.
nice area that's not huddled with junk and just take me a nice little sleep.
Gotcha.
I made sure that you had the mattress.
I appreciate that.
Uh-huh. So I am actually I'm just with Treat, and I'm just trying to like make sure that he's all up to date with his like mechanics and stuff like that, trying to fix anything that needs to be fixed because after that whole explosion thing, he did get a little bit damaged. And I just wanted to make sure that he's all up to par and stuff. And then I actually start falling asleep while I'm working on him. So I am now just kind of kerplunked over him with like tools in my hand.
Mm.
So
So, Trick, you actually wake up to. I'm assuming that you probably have like some kind of alarm system set up in your junkyard for when people are entering it. So you wake
Yeah.
up to Trick like freaking out and like letting you know that there are people there. And as you're kind of opening your eyes, you see that same exact masked lady and her hulking friend kind of turn one of the corners of the junk piles, kind of looking over everything inquisitively until her eyes kind of lands on you and she starts walking towards you again.
As they're looking through like the stuff and like they pick up something, I go, "Oh no, don't touch that. That will explode." I wouldn't do that if I were you.
And you see her kind of like put it back down exactly how she found it and nod and say, "Ah, yes. Well, I see that we have met. It is the morning. Now may we speak of business?"
I gesture her to my sleeping partners. I'm like, they're still asleep.
Yes. Well, I apologize, but time is sensitive now. I will need an answer from you soon.
Oh, say less. So what I do is I get 2 big sheets of metal and I walk over to both of them and I just start banging really, really loud. Okay, wake up, wake up, wake up.
And of course, I startle awake with a big "What the f- is your problem?" Because
ladies.
what the fuck is your problem? Like, why
The
are you
lady.
like that? Like,
The lady, she's here. She's right here. She says that she's
she has to her. Okay, she can wait. Unless she has a good offer, then I may get awake for that. I may wake
she
up.
says she's in a hurry, actually.
Head
I
hurt.
literally get my ass up off my dirty, comfortable mattress.
Dirty comfortable.
That has to be
Wow.
the best description of any mattress
Dirty,
ever.
comfortable mattress. Oh my god.
You know,
Oh,
you
your
know,
model
at
looks so
least
good.
she's
Thank
honest.
you so much, Chris.
I
Um,
wake
She's
up.
honest.
I begrudgingly follow Trick to meet.
I just stumble out of my crypt and say, too much noise.
Okay, so we're here. What is your offer?
Yes, well, as I explained yesterday, I have a job that requires agents for Malfactor to go and assist a potential seller so that they may sell their product to us.
What is this product?
Let's say it is less of a thing and more of a location.
Oh.
Lady, can you stop being vague? Because this ain't it. Mm-mm. Mm.
Hmm.
Electrina
In the
needs more.
simplest of terms, without going into too much detail, you have to excuse me as this is sensitive information, and if you are not under my employ, it is possible that you may take this information to my competitors. So, there is a mine. It produces very valuable resources. It is currently going up for auction, or at least word on the street is that it is going up for auction. And I would like to send agents to assure that when it does, it goes to us. You understand?
Mhm.
Hmm. Are we talking about legal means, or are you like hush hush trying to get us to do something illegal?
And she
Whichever
looks.
is fine.
I mean, as long as you pay enough, it's fine. Now hold up, Trick. You can't just say that. You gotta bargain with these people.
This is why I have all the talking. I'm just here.
And she says, "Oh no, we do not need you to do anything illegal. At least the vaguest sense of what may be and may not be legal. We simply need you to pretend to be a group of mercenaries that have been hired to do business with the current owners. They have a personnel problem going on over there, and they have hired people to help them. I would like you to take on the role of those that they had hired, specifically, alas, guild members."
Hmm.
I
Electrina is
nudge.
contemplating.
I nudge Electrina. I'm like, I mean, I wouldn't mind. It gives us something to do.
You could go for an adventure.
Yeah.
Looking over at Metal Mouth, seeing his reaction. What you think?
Oh, you just see me just asleep while I'm standing.
He's very
I've
tired.
fallen asleep.
Had a big night, big party.
Good.
So I guess we're gonna do this.
um,
Wonderful.
since Metal Mouth over there can't weigh in, I guess we're doing this.
That is wonderful. I was worried you might say no, but this is good. This is good. The only problem is that the place in which you need to go is on the other side of the continent, and so we're going to have to fast travel you there. But I looked it up, and it seems you have not registered the location yet, and so we will have to do this in a more complicated manner.
You could have led with that. I'm just saying. You could.
So like, do we just? What is the complicated matter?
Oh, and she puts out her finger and says, "Oh, hold on 1 second. Ecarp, please, the device." And he turns around and fishes in like one of his pockets and produces like a little like device looking thing with that has like several buttons. And she turns back to you and says, "Ah, yes. I hope you all have been drinking much water after your night last night, yes?"
What is water?
Good.
No. No.
The ale? We've been drinking ale.
Oh, and
Good.
like I snore myself awake. Huh? Pretty cube.
Good.
Water, Metal Mouth. We were talking about water. Go back to sleep, buddy. Go back to sleep.
Yes. What?
It's okay.
unfortunately, I didn't necessarily know what you would drink, so I was forced to poison the entire water supply, plus all of the drinks inside of the tavern. It will be pretty quick. I put in little magicules in there that will explode when I push this button and kill you instantly. And then we have triggered the brew you station to teleport you to where we are going to go. So I will see you when you wake up, okay? Oh, and one thing, when you wake up from your death, there will probably be other dead people there. Take their stuff. Those are the last members, but I'll call you in a second. But for now, toodaloo. And she pushes the
Insides go
button.
boom.
Wait, I die? I'm going to die.
And you guys all die.
Great.
Insides go boom.
That was the game, guys. Thank you for coming to this.
And that's the end of the story.
So one of the cool things about this game is that there is like respawning.
Oh, Jesus. So I guess we weren't supposed to do that.
But
Well, damn.
Let me quickly try to find the page real quick, because there is a thing in here that like has to do with like what happens when you die.
You are unalive.
Yes, you have been unalived for the convenience sake. Which I feel like as gamers, all of us have like killed ourselves to quick travel.
Never die.
Legends never die. Exactly. I can't find the page, so it's fine. We'll deal with this later. Ultimately, you guys, or how about this? Why don't each of you guys give me your final moments before you explode from the inside out?
So
I'm literally cussing this lady out.
I run and make a beeline to Treat, and I'm just wanted to make sure that like he's gonna be okay, and I like keep running and running and running, and then right before I get to him, I'm like reaching my arm out, and I could barely touch him, but I couldn't, and then I go boom. It was really sad.
You had to that my heartstrings.
Oh,
Goth,
so-
what about you, man?
So I actually get excited, and then I'm a little excited, and I'm like, I go boom, and then I turn around and I see the flowers that that Trick left by my tomb, and I'm just like, goodbye, pretty things, and then boom.
The last thing this lady hears me say is "you bitch," and then I blow up.
Here we go. Page number.
Also, just let me know if like I get a little too loud, so I can adjust my microphone away from me.
Yeah, no, you're good. I think I adjusted, but you know, I think I adjusted it pretty good. But if anybody in the chat, if you guys hear that they're too low or too high, let me know, and I can readjust it. Why is? Oh, I see.
Yes.
It's on. I went to the wrong page. Okay, I'm on the right page now. So, here we go. I would like each of you to roll me a d20, please.
Lolo, you want to go first?
Sure. Let me get there. Oh, that's
You were
wrong.
low at
Oh,
some
no.
point, but now you're fine. Okay, good. Yeah, it's just my natural like speaking volume is super low. Oop, the dice went off the screen. All right, cool. 14. Let's see, what is 14? 404. One of your non-current guns doesn't respawn. Aw.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well.
One of your guns. Well, all right. Roll me a d20, Goth.
And boop. Wow.
Wait, what?
Did you
There
also
you
get a
go.
14?
Oh,
I got a.
You
says
got
I
a 1?
Oh no.
Wow. What? All right. What got left behind? Let's hear it.
Well, unfortunately for you, I'm gonna have you roll again.
Oh, that bad. I see.
Hopefully, you don't roll a 1 again.
All right, throw.
Wait, Goth, are you in our chat? Because your rolls aren't. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh.
6. Scar tissue. Generate a horrific scar in a location where you took damage. 25% chance to recognize when entering a town. Yeah, so I would assume that your whole body would be scarred since you were exploded. So now you just have a lot of gnarly explodey scars all over your body.
Nice.
Okay, noted. While I'm literally doing this artwork right now. Perfect timing.
Not 6, then a 1. Cookie, last but not least, roll for the trauma.
God damn it. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Why? Okay, there we go.
You rolled a 16.
Yeah.
Let's see. You had me at roll for initiative. Your Vault Hunter is now unrequiredly in love with another player's Vault Hunter. Before the end of the day, you must dramatically reveal your true feelings.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Ooh woo.
So wait, what? So Electrician is madly in love with another character?
Temporarily, yeah.
Works for me. Let's do. Yeah, okay, cool.
So by tomorrow, you'll totally forget about it. But for right now, some chemical thing mishap fired, and you wake up and you look at one of your 2 companions, and you're just like, "Damn, you're hot."
Oh, stop it.
Do I have to tell them this?
By the end of the day, yeah.
Yikes. All right.
The terrible shit that happens to you when you die. You fall in love.
I love it though. That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Well, there is love after death.
Do you believe in life after love?
Okay.
So as you guys come to and you're kind of getting your bearings, you come to a scene of utter chaos as you can kind of hear horses whining, and you can like hear sword clashing and people crying in pain. And as like your vision starts to return to you after the death, you actually see that there was a battle a moment ago, but now the battle has ended as these what looks like miners with like shovel swords like just kill these people in cloaks, and immediately their gaze turns to you and they go, "More? Ah, all right." And they immediately start charging at y'all.
I get out like one of my guns because you said that one of my guns is like doesn't work now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I get it out. I'm like, no. And then I don't know what kind of accent that was.
You're still dazed from the blast. It's fine.
I died and I have a completely different accent. And then I try to shoot, but it doesn't work. And then I just like, fuck.
All right, so we are gonna go ahead and roll initiative. So initiative should be, I think initiative has its own modifier, but it's gonna be the D20.
Do we add the badass rank?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I'm +3.
Okay, my badass rank is 1.
Yeah, everybody's badass rank should be 1.
Well, in total, I'm 3.
Oh, gotcha. You got a +3. I think it's your speed plus
Okay, so mine would be I think 3 in total too, plus with the badass rank in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh,
Excuse me.
16.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, Lolo, do you want to roll next?
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Oh.
So I'm 16 plus 3. I'm 19.
Damn.
Okay, and I shall go for my roll. Eight plus 3, 11. Why do my rolls suck?
My turn?
Yes. Damn.
Oh!
Okay.
Hey, nat 20. Let's go. Wait, what did you roll, Cookie?
20.
Oh, sorry. Wait. Oh, Goth, what did you roll?
Oh, I roll 8 plus 3, so 11.
All right.
Oh, I guess mine would be 23. 20 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys all rolled high enough to get above the enemies. So you guys are all going to go before them. You guys. So the way combat works is obviously it starts with initiative. And the second part is you guys each getting to take turns. So you guys get to decide. So okay, pretty much the turn phase breaks down into 3 different sections. There's players who get to go before the enemies. All the enemies get to go, and then the players who go after the enemy. But since you guys all rolled high enough to go before the enemies, it'll just go all of you guys, then the enemies, and you guys get to decide who gets to go first in what order.
Alrighty.
So decide amongst yourselves who you would like to go first.
Doesn't matter to me.
Well, I don't mind going last since I got the lowest initiative.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I
I'm
can go
good.
first.
I'm good with last.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right. So let's switch over to this thing real quick.
So how does this part work?
So on your turn, you get to do a few different things. You can do a move. You can do an attack. You can either do an attack or you can activate an activation skill if you have such a thing. You can throw something like a grenade or something like that if you happen to have one, which none of you guys do. And you can drink a potion. You can do all that stuff for free. You can do more stuff if you generate a mayhem point, which allows me to do cool things against you. So you can do an extra movement. You can do an extra attack. You can swap your guns. You can attempt to check. You can hand off an item, and you can reload, which sometimes triggers abilities. So, yeah.
I understood 10% of what you just said.
So you can move, attack. So pretty much, essentially, on your turn, you can move and attack. If you would like to attack again, it costs extra. If you want to move again, it costs extra.
Cost extra what?
It generates a mayhem point that I can use to make the enemies do better abilities, which is not necessarily in your best interest.
Okay. So how do the action skills work?
So you can trigger an action skill instead of doing an attack. So whatever the action skill is, you just do that instead of doing an attack on your turn.
But there's no telling if the action skill will hit or not.
I'm not really sure what each character's like action skill is, so it probably depends on what it is. I kept saying that I was gonna pull up you guys' character sheets, and I never did it. That's
I think
probably...
I'll just attack then, for now.
All right. So go ahead and roll a d20.
So it's 4 plus 7, or I think, because that would be my damage, right?
Mm-hmm. And are you using? I'm assuming you're using like your favorite gun, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
SMG.
Yep. So you get to use your accuracy mod on top of whatever you just rolled.
Do I add that to the number that's already there?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be plus 3, I think.
So, what'd you get?
18?
18, you said?
No, hell no, 14.
14. So do you guys all have? Did your character sheets come with like guns?
So mine only has a shotgun that was highlighted.
Mine only had the SMG highlighted, but it doesn't tell me how much.
Okay.
Like,
that is...
Yes, same for me. With the SMG.
wait, what?
Okay, here we go. So you're using... What are you using?
Me?
Yeah.
SMG.
You're using an SMG and you got a 14.
Mm-hmm.
So you did 3 hits. So you're going to roll your damage die 3 times.
Okay.
So the SMG's damage die is 4.
Okay, wait. So it would be 7 plus what? Accuracy, right?
No. So it's going to be plus your whatever your damage modifier is.
No, beforehand, because I was adding the damage and the accuracy.
No, it's just... So when you're rolling to see if you hit, you're just going to add your accuracy. And then if you hit, you'll add your damage die as well.
Okay, so then it's 10. So then it would be 10.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and then 10, and then you said roll...
You're
How
gonna
many times?
roll
3 times?
your... so it's a D4, 3 times.
Okay, so roll 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then add it to my damage?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I got a 14 on the first roll.
I don't know why I don't have the, Hold on. You got a 14 in total?
No, that 14 was my first roll.
No, roll a D4, not a D20.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is happening? Okay. Wait, God. D4 would be... Which die? The first one?
It is the triangle one, yeah.
Okay. Now I'm understanding. There we go. I got a 1.
Hey, yeah. So you roll it 2 more times.
And I got
so
a 4.
That's 5.
Hello, thank you.
Alright, so it's... Wow. You rolled max damage twice. So
do
4...
do I add that to the damage I already have, or no?
Yep, so that's 9, and then add your damage on top of that. What's your damage modifier?
It says 3 with a +1 in the corner.
3 with a +1 in the corner. Okay, so +4.
Yeah.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you deal 13 damage. Alright.
Sorry, you guys. I'm slow with this.
No, you're fine.
Oh no,
You're going at the perfect
Don't
speed.
worry about it.
Yeah. No.
This is your first D&D. It's all good.
Yeah. And no, you're doing perfectly fine. So you deal 14 damage to this guy, and he is really, really wounded.
Nice.
So, yeah. So explain what you did. So you pull out your SMG. This dude is bearing down on you with a sword that looks like he carved it out of a shovel, and immediately you fire on him, and it looks like he's on his last legs. So explain the scene to us.
Oh god, I don't do well with battle scenes. Okay. So, wait, what is he attacking me with?
A sword that looks like it was carved out of a shovel.
Yikes. That's tetanus waiting to happen. So I kind of just like riddle his body with bullets, I guess. Like on instinct. I kind of like panic hit the trigger and just kind of went crazy.
Do you do one of those things where like you panic scream where you're like, ah?
And bullets sprayed everywhere, and clearly I hit him, whether I was thinking to hit him or not. But my pissed ass was just like fire and not ask questions. So, and now he chose the right day to attack me because he's clearly on the ground and I'm not. So,
So you still have some actions that you can take. So maybe we won't even need the battle map. We'll just do theater of the mind for this. So you can attack again if you'd like, and generate 1 mayhem point for me, of course. But you would probably potentially kill him.
okay, so if I'm attacking him and you generate a mayhem point, can that point be attached to a different person?
Yes.
Then no. Like, I'm not going to set my teammates up for failure. No, not doing that.
Okay. All right. So who would like to go next?
I think I could go next.
Go for it.
So I don't have a gun because it doesn't work. I already tried that out. So I am going to take an action skill and I'm going to do a death trap, which means summons a metal golem, which is my robot that moves and attacks enemies for 2 turns. The robot attacks twice each turn. Your MST mod per day or once per encounter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do... How far away are they from me?
They're pretty close.
They're close? Okay.
I'd say they're like 10 feet away from you.
Like melee range
Mm-hmm.
type thing. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do an attack. 2 per turn. And I'm going to do the claws, which is 2d8 with that.
Damn.
I'm going to go ahead and do that. Hold
That
on.
sounds like a lot.
Yeah. 2d8. Throw. Well, yeah, so 5. And then I don't... Oh, +2. That's the MST for the action skill. So I did 7. If I'm reading that right.
You got 5, and then what was the damage modifier?
+2.
+2.
Mm-hmm.
And you rolled that was 2d8 and you got a 4 and a 1. Gotcha. Unlucky on the 1, but
Yeah.
yeah. Oh wait, did you already roll the d20 to see if you hit?
Oh shit, no, I did not. Okay. Let's scratch that.
You cheater.
Let's try and hit the damn thing. Okay. I'm going backwards.
All right. So what is your accuracy?
My accuracy is 2 + 1.
2 + 1.
Mm-hmm. So my accuracy is 2, but my modifier is 1.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't creepy.
All right. And what did you say your gun was?
My gun was the shotgun, but that's the only one that's highlighted on my thing, so I don't think I have
Oh, wait.
another
You're
gun.
using the claws thing.
Yeah, I'm using my...
I literally don't
How
know
does
this.
the
Kind of smell. What the? Like a baka.
Yeah, oh my god.
Way to come in, Bia. What a way to come in.
That's what my robot sounds like.
That's what my robot sounds like.
I was like, kind of smell like a baka.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really say how you use it to attack. I'm not gonna lie.
My guy, my
Summon
dude.
no golem that moves and attacks enemies for 2 turns. The robot attacks. Oh, but it's a melee attack. That's why. I'm stupid. That's why it uses a different thing. Hold on.
Do you want me to roll again for the D8?
No.
Okay.
No, you can keep your 8.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, you can keep that. Let me just make sure, because I know melee attacks do a different thing. Here we go. Okay. Oh, here we go. You said you rolled an 8?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And then
so
plus,
just...
I guess it's +1, right?
Mm-hmm.
For my accuracy.
So you just do normal damage. So
oh, wait, no.
So now you can roll your... Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, you know what? I have the... I'm so stupid. Hold on. I'm going to go get the thing. But in the meantime, roll your 2d8.
You want me to re-roll?
Wait. No, sorry. You already
Oh, the
did
2d8. Yeah.
So, but you already
So it was
did it. You got a 6?
Plus 2.
Right? Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a 5 plus 2.
And are you attacking the person that Cookie attacked?
Yes.
Okay. So why don't you explain how Death Trap kills that guy?
Okay, great. So, I see what Electrina was trying to do and everything, and I see that he's like still kind of wobbly and stuff. So I'm like, all right, well, my gun doesn't work. So I go, Trita, I really hope you're still here. And then so I summon him by like. I want it to be silly. I want the summoning thing to be silly. So I do like a little dancey dance in the middle of all this chaos.
Sailor Moon girl? Or like
a what?
Like, you know how the Sailor Moon girls do the little weird dance and they do all the weird ninja
Yes. Yes. I want to be a Sailor Scout, pretty much. Yes. I do the whole thing. And then I like point my arm out, kind of like a gun, like my own gun, and then like he starts rising from the ground and he just starts clawing at him.
Oh my god. Beautiful.
Yeah. But as that's happening, like little pieces of candy just like fly out everywhere.
Candy, I love that.
Yeah.
Wow. I wasn't expecting the candy.
Hey, trick and treat, man. You gotta on brand.
Alright, well, he gets another attack, so he gets 2 attacks per turn.
Oh, very nice. And then after he does that and like completely just wails on this guy, he's also going to do a ranged attack.
Does he have a range attack?
Which is shock pulse. It says 3 square range, and it's 2d6 shock damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll to see if that hits.
$15.
Yeah.
So let's see. How do I? Okay, so he's doing ranged shock pulse 3 square 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Now, normally when it's melee, I can tell you what the answer is, but on this one, I don't know. So we're just gonna use the other thing, the melee one. So it's 15 plus what?
Wait. Oh, it's well, no, because that was to roll if I hit it.
All right.
If I-
So you do normal damage then.
Okay, because the shock damage is going to be the 2d6 shock damage that I need to roll.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah. I go to 9. And then 9 plus 2.
9 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
11 damage. Oof. Yeah, this other
And
guy is...
that's for any of them that was in that 3 square radius. Right?
Oh, it does splash damage?
Am I reading that right? Hold on. I might be reading that wrong. Range, shock pulse, 3 square range.
No, it's just the range. That's how...
Oh, okay.
far away it can
Yeah,
do
I was reading that wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I do that to one of them.
Yes. So you shoot another dude, and yeah, you also bring him to heal, as immediately he is almost dying. And you just, you know, you hit this guy with the shock thing, and he's just like,
Yes.
all right, Goth, Metal Mouth, what are you doing?
I
So
think I'll just go for like a
Yeah.
a good old melee attack. You know, charge right at him.
Go for it.
Alrighty, so
So you're gonna do a
I
move
shall
action,
roll.
and you're going to do, I'm assuming, an attack action.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll for your attack, sir.
Alrighty. So for accuracy, that's a d20.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Hiya.
Ka-chow.
Kerchew. Okay,
Kerchew.
8 plus 1, so that's 9 on accuracy. And for my melee, I need to use a d12. Gotta love it.
That is normal damage. So go for it.
Do I also have my modifier?
Yep.
Okay, coolsies. So, throw that d12 real quick. Oh, wow. 4 plus 5, that's a 9. Solid 9.
All right, and are you attacking the one that just got electrocuted?
Yeah.
All right, so explain how you kill this guy.
So, as I see Trick, oh wait, no, as I see Treat just like absolutely shocking the living heck out of this little miner, I just run up to him and I just say, wait, hold on. I just run up to him and say, "Surprise from behind!" And I essentially just absolutely just put as much force as I can to the back of his head.
Oh, whoa.
Not like that. Damn it, Lola.
Wow, that took a turn.
So, yeah.
So,
Dude.
cool. That was you guys' turns.
Mhm.
So, there's only one person left, and they are quite terrifying. Or they are quite terrified, I should say, not terrifying. Let me go back over to here. So
it was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
He fucked up.
Oh, he messed with the wrong team.
So this guy is gonna go ahead and do one attack before he tries to get the fuck out of here. So he is going to hold his shovel like a lance and just try to throw it like it's a javelin at you, Metal Mouth. And let's see. So chat, I would like you guys to do the roll for me. You guys will be my little henchmen today. So I think it's Escalon. I don't know if you can you decide what dice you roll in the chat? I never actually thought about that. Maybe I didn't think this through. But does it only roll a d6? If not, it would be dope if you guys could roll me 2d4s. I don't know if that's a thing. Can you roll? Can you choose what you roll? No. Oh, yeah, you can. No, that says 0. How you get a 0 on a dice? That doesn't even make any sense. Never mind. I will roll on here and try to figure this out maybe for next time. Yeah. I tried it. Or maybe you have to put a number up before it. Roll 2d4. Ah, there we go. Okay. So there you go. That's what you guys need to put in. I figured it out. So roll me. So put ! roll 2d space 2d4. Roll me 2d4s, please, in the chat. Need them 2d4s.
Oh.
7? Nice. Also, I totally rolled the damage without rolling the attack first. So somebody roll me a d20, actually. ! roll 1d20, please. ! roll 1d20, please. Google says I rolled a 3 and a 5. Yeah. If we do the damage thing, I'll probably go with Demon since he got it in first. 1d20, they got a 4? Oh my god, no.
Oh.
Yeah, so that did not go well.
For us or for the big baddie?
For the big baddie. So he throws his shovel and he's so scared of Metal Mouth that like it just kind of clanks to the ground and then he runs as fast as he can.
It just literally slides up to my feet and I'm looking down and then look up and I already see him just taking off.
And all of you here
I feel like that would be anyone's reaction to Metal Mouth at this point.
Mm-hmm. Except for us.
So as you guys are watching this person flee, you do hear. So in this world, you all carry echo stones, which allow you to hear transmissions from other people who also carry echo stones. So you hear through your echo stone and your brain, as they do, the masked lady's voice, and she says, "You should not let him go, or you would have died for nothing. You need his suit."
I mean, you could have said something, during. No help. Like, what the fuck?
To be fair, they were supposed to already be dead. That is on my bad.
At least you can admit your wrongdoings. Alright, I guess we gotta go after him.
We go?
We go after him.
Okay.
All right, cool. So next round, I'm assuming you guys are all going to make a move action. So he's moved as far as he can away from you. Obviously, it's not as far as he could have gone. Oh, no, he got an extra movement. So it's as far as he could have gone. He used 2 movements. But yeah, so I would assume you guys are making a movement and then using a ranged attack. Who wants to go first?
Yeah. I could try a shock one again.
Wait, what?
So, for your shock one, I believe you have to be within 3 spaces to use it.
For what shock? What?
For her ability, for her robot.
Okay, how does my phase lock work?
That is a good question.
Because if we can stop him from moving, that'd be great.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah, that would be pretty damn good. Let's see. Siren locks an enemy in a sphere of energy, preventing that enemy from attacking, taking actions for 2 turns. The enemy cannot be phase locked. They instead take 3d6 cry damage, faster, blah blah blah. I don't know why they wouldn't be. Well, I guess that would be whatever. So yeah, sure, you can phase lock them. It doesn't even have a range. Oh wait, no, it's an accuracy. Okay, you gotta attempt it.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to phase lock this asshole.
Do it. Do it big.
All right, so how do we do that?
Roll a d20.
Okay.
Demon, what are you doing? You're just like adding and removing quotes.
He's enjoying himself, Doom.
He's having a good time.
He's having.
Nice.
Hey,
So it's 14
that's a
plus
good
my
roll.
accuracy, right?
It says no accuracy, so no.
No, so it's just 14?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
It's kind of
I'll take that
confusing how
number.
this works, I'm not gonna lie to you. But anyway, yeah, sure. So, so let's go with that. You lock him in a sphere bubble, and as you guys make your way back over, he's kind of like frozen in place. His eyes are doing like that twitchy thing where he's like looking, but it's clear he can't like move his body. What would you guys like to do?
Knowing me, I kind of want to ask him questions, but I know it's probably not the right time to do that.
He needs to go down. He needs to die.
Murder.
It's time for bloodshed.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess we kill him.
You want to kill him, or do you want Metal Mouth to kill him?
I wanted to ask questions to see why we need to attack this guy. But I don't trust the girl.
Well, no, I don't trust her ass either.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask him why they're being attacked.
You know what? We can do that if
Yeah.
Metal Mouth is okay with that.
I was about to approach him, but then I walked by another little, like a nice little cute little flower. So I just ended up just like, because it's out in an open field, right? So it's a little flower sticking out, and I'm just like,
Surprising that didn't get damaged by all of the.
pretty.
Pretty.
Oh my god. Cool. So, do you undo the phase lock so that he can actually talk?
Damn it!
Oh.
I forgot about that. Can we just damage him just a little bit?
Roughing him up a little. Actually, you could like unphase lock him and then like ask him a question. If he doesn't cooperate, you can beat him around a little, I guess.
All right.
Well, if he starts running, we could tell him if he starts running, he will die. But if he can talk to us, we will let him live.
Can we tell him that before I unphase lock him? Because damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so we threaten this guy essentially with bodily harm and death if he runs away. After I
All right.
let him
So
go.
which one of you would like to do the talk check to
Not me.
intimidate this guy?
I could do the talk check because I think I actually have advantage on that
All right, go for it.
or something. Let me see. +5 on persuasion talk checks with my inspiration. If I'm reading that right.
Sorry.
Oh.
I think I just closed. Sorry. Hold on.
Oh.
That
How
was my
dare.
bad.
What happened?
I closed out the thing on accident.
You cannot see.
Excuse. Sorry, I'm like eating ice cream right now.
You're good. I don't think
Lucky.
There you go. Sorry about that. But you rolled a 14. Do you get any mods to that?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, sorry.
That was my old fortune. I'm sorry. Here, let me clear it.
So it's a +5 on persuasion talks. Modifiers for my talk is +1. So let me go ahead and do that. So it'll be +6, really. Is it still a D20, right?
Yep, it's a D20.
Oh, okay.
Hey, 13.
Nice.
So 13
and then
plus
+6. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
19. So you definitely you put the fear of God in this man.
I look at him. I look at him with my hands on my hips. Look, we're going to talk to you. But if you try anything silly, if you try to run, I will end your life. And I'll do it with pleasure. Have some candy.
Have some candy.
And I guess I, unlock him from my shield of doom.
Shield of Doom.
Oh, and like at this point, I was, I'm standing. I walk up next to everybody, but I'm just holding the flower at this point, just staring at it. But I'm within range of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's thing got messed up. How did that happen? But he falls out of the phase lock, and he starts breathing. He's like, "What do you want? Why are you people attacking us? Why did they ask us to come here if they were just gonna kill us?"
Where are you from?
And he kind of points to his outfit, and it's like, obviously, I'm an Atlas merc. Like,
Like we're so.
yeah. So Atlas is another one of like the premier guilds in the. Oh, it's just. I don't know what's happening right now. It's just I can't find everybody's thing. Anyway, Atlas is one of the premier guilds. Oh, there's just no picture. Why is there no picture?
So you have no recognition of being here. You have no. This is like. How long have you been here?
We just got here today, and as soon as we showed up, these people, and he kicks one of like the cloaked figures' corpses, started attacking us. Luckily, they only attacked us with daggers. What kind of idiot attacks a armed caravan with just daggers?
You attacked us with shovels.
They were shovel swords.
I've got the robot.
And
How was I supposed to know you had a robot?
I'm all do better. How was I supposed to know that you were going to attack me?
I thought you were one of the crazy dagger people.
Asking questions.
Do I
Like,
look?
is that what's
Huh?
happening?
Wait, what?
Because you're eating. It sounds like you're eating your candy. That's just came out of nowhere.
Yes, I'm like sitting on my robot, just like nonchalantly, just like eating my candy. Well, does it look like I'm in a cloak right now? I don't see any cloak on me.
And he kind of looks at you like, and he says, well, I wouldn't say you look like the most sane person ever.
No one said I was sane. You just implied that we had cloaks on. And we look like them.
Anyway, I thought you were one of the people that were trying to attack us.
Okay,
Easy mistake, I think.
This is fine. Okay. So. Sorry, I was like trying to buy time while you were fixing that. Okay, so. You came here. You have no memory. Your comrades are gone. You're the only one left, and now we need to kill you. But we don't know why we need to kill you. Do you have any idea why we need to kill you?
You need to kill me? And I do have my memory, ma'am. I was ordered to come here. We were hired for a mission by the Shimmer Mine patrons. I think his name was Benny. It's the Barris family. The Baron family or whatever. They hired us to come out here and clear some renegade miners. And then as soon as we got out here, we were attacked.
Look, we just need your uniform. Can you just give it to us? Like, do you want your life? Like, is your life worth this uniform?
I mean, I guess.
So you die for the uniform?
Well, no, I mean, you can have it. I'm just saying, you know.
That's what you needed, isn't it? The uniform? Because if he's gonna give us a uniform, we ain't gotta kill him. Feel kind of bad for the guy, you guys. He just started getting attacked out of nowhere.
Well, he did attack us first.
He was being attacked, Trick, okay?
Bloodshed calls for bloodshed.
Yes.
I mean, I'm all for bloodshed when needed, and Shady Lady lied, so I'd rather just steal his uniform and leave him alive.
I wonder what that pretty lady will say.
Who cares?
So are you guys going to make a deal with him to take his stuff and let him live?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Metal Mouth, you okay with that?
Why'd we die again? He fucking attacks us instead.
No, I will lose my shit. I'm offering him this out of the goodness of my heart. Not because I want to say fuck you to the lady, but out of the goodness of my heart, okay? So we're gonna offer him a deal.
Yeah. Yeah, so we get his clothises.
In exchange for his life.
In exchange for his life. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so he's like, oh, you were serious. Oh, thank God. Well, I'm not sure how long I'll live out here without my clothes, but I guess it's better than being dead. So, and he starts stripping out of his outfits and puts all of his items on the ground for you. Well, that's all of it, I guess. I'm just gonna go that way.
You can keep your shovel sword. We don't need that junk. That's trash.
Oh, thank God.
Cover your tushy.
And he picks up the shovel sword and he rubs it against his face. He's like, oh, Barbara, I'm so sorry.
Barbara?
I was about to give him the flower out of the goodness of something, but now I just feel like this flower does not belong with this man.
As he's walking away, I turn to Electrina and I'm like, probably should have killed him. He's fucking weird.
Do you see the guy with the metal in his mouth that follows us around and is obsessed with flowers? I don't think we have room to talk about the weirdo obsessed with his shovel whatever it is.
No, but this one's Bit. He's like Bit. And I like pat Meadow Mouth's head.
I guess he is like a pet.
So
Patting stops the voices in my head.
Good
you know
Meadow
you
Mouth.
played Borderlands too much.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
So yeah, the dude immediately starts like walking in the opposite direction of you guys, and then as you guys are watching him, he gets like maybe like 15 feet from you when like this giant bird swoops down and picks him up.
Yikes. You hate to see it.
I was
Grow up so fast.
I just point at the bird. I'm like, circle of life.
I throw like a candy. I'm like, comrade, so sorry.
At least we got what we needed from him. I mean, the bird can have him in speed now. I don't care.
And
I
you guys
really have no regard for human life. Okay.
So you guys hear that familiar voice in the back of your head, and the masked lady says, "Well, at least that was taken care of. Not as cleanly as I would have thought, but beggars cannot be choosers, as they say."
You damn sure can't be begging and choosing. You getting on my nerves, lady. What is it? Lying. You're a liar.
I have not lied to you. I told you that you were going to die and that there would be people there and you had to take their outfits. And this is what happened. I do apologize that my people tried to attack them with daggers. You know, we pay a lot of money for them to use really expensive weapons, but they just prefer their
But
daggers.
you trained them enough to be smart enough to use them.
It's the problem with cultists. They really, really like to use daggers.
Daggers make great bloodshed.
Yes. But anyway,
I prefer more.
if you stay on the path here, you should come to the Shimmer Mines, and you'll meet the patron there, whose name is Benny Baron. The Baron family is an up-and-coming trade family. They own a lot of businesses already, but they are starting to expand vertically, trying to buy production centers. This is the first of these things. But as you have heard, the miners here have rebelled, so to speak. And so they are under siege from their own employees, which makes them want to sell the property, which, as I have said, we would like to purchase from them. Wear the Atlas things, and just remember, you are now Atlas mercs that have already been hired to do the job, okay?
Well, alright.
Job make money.
You know,
Money by meat.
Lord. All right.
Alright. Also,
We're already
to do
deep
a
in
quick
this.
thing,
May as well finish,
let
right?
me give you guys some loot and junk.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah. This is what it's about, baby.
Yep. This is the favorite part. The best part of any.
Let's see. So you guys should be... Ow. Just stabbed myself.
Freaking cold. Hold on.
Alright. So go ahead and roll me 3d4s, please. Or maybe I should have the chat roll this. Chat, roll me 3d4s, please.
Sorry. I get it right now.
Oh. You know, I guess it's roll me 1d4 3 times because I need the separate numbers. See what these guys get you.
Groggy got a 9 and Demon got a 10. Wait, how? What?
Yeah. So I need you guys to roll them. There you go. 3.
So there's a 3. A 2. And a 4.
All right. So you guys get a shield potion, you get a health potion, and you get a random potion. 2 random potions.
Nice.
No, wait, sorry, that's the wrong one.
Nice.
A 4. No, you get 3 grenades. Yay!
Here, let me
Do we
write
have to split that up?
Yes.
Or do we
You
each
should
get
write that you
all
got a
3?
shield
Do we
potion.
get all of that, or do we need to split up who gets what?
Yeah, you guys gotta split that up.
Wait, I'm sorry. So what was the loot?
You got a shield potion, a health potion, and 3 grenades.
I mean, we could totally just split the grenades 3-way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So here, let me.
Um.
What kind of grenades were those again?
Let me. I'll just do this real quick. I had a dice, now it's gone. Oh, there we go.
I can hear the little tinkling of the die.
Alright. Oh, I see. Okay, I have to roll a different thing. Okay, so it's 1, 2. And then I rolled a 12. So one of them is a Reuter grenade that does 2d10.
One of them is a what?
So it's a grenade that does 2d10 damage. Wow, okay. Damn. The next one is a splash grenade that does 5d8 and it does full splash damage, which means normally with splash damage it does half damage to everybody in adjacent square, but this one does full damage to everybody in adjacent squares.
That's nice.
And for the last one,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get a jumping grenade, which does 1d8 damage and it detonates, jumps 2 squares, and then detonates again.
Ooh.
Ooh. I like that.
You want to take that one, Lolo?
I kind of want to do the splash one.
I was gonna give that one to Metal Mouth, the jump one.
Yeah.
Okay, I could totally take that one. So
Which one did you want, Willow?
I was gonna do the splash one.
You can have it.
Okay. And what was the damage on that one?
5d8.
5d8. Thank you. And what else was in the loot?
I'll take the 2d10 damage. I get the last one. I don't really have it.
It was a shield potion and a health potion.
Oh, okay.
Do you want the shield potion?
Me? Sure.
Wait, who has the lowest health? Maybe we should give her the shield potion.
True. True.
well, I don't think we took any damage from that
Mm-mm.
encounter.
Oh, and my shield, hold on, my current shield is 15.
Oh, mine's 20, so I don't need it.
Uh-oh. Achievement. Hey.
That scared the shit out of me.
Is this from receiving loot? I love it.
That's so cute.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing to get like an achievement sound clip. That'd be pretty cool.
So who
Yeah, just make, like, a little
needs the shield
soundboard.
potion? What's your shield, Goth? What is Metal Mouth's shield?
I'm still at 15 max.
Oh, so then maybe one of you can take the shield and the other one take the health potion.
Okay.
Yeah. Lola, what's your max health?
My max health is 16.
Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. Your max health is 16. You can go ahead and hold on to the health potion then, because my max is 22.
Oof.
I can take beating.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can. God damn it.
And then whenever we get a loot again, I'll just take whatever potion we get next. So there.
You sure about that?
Yeah, my shield is 20. I mean, my health is 16, but my shield is. I have a pretty nice shield, so.
Okay, I'll take the shield potion. Ooh, deja vu.
And I'll do the health. How much does the health potion help out?
It's a 2d8.
And for
It's
the
what?
shield, same thing.
Uh, just back up.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop,
Someone's
bloop,
mic
bloop.
bugged out. Yeah, someone's mic bugged out for a second. The shield is 3. No, sorry. The shield is 1d8.
1d8. Okay. And again, just because I'm an idiot, which one? What's the mark for the jump grenade?
1d8, and then it jumps 2 more and then does more damage.
1d8 and jumps twice. Thank you.
Sorry, I've literally been writing everything down.
No, I'm trying to hop on that too. I should use a pencil instead of a pen, actually.
You know what? I bet it's Metal Mouth. I bet it's Metal Mouth, considering, you know, he's got a metal 4 mouth, so.
Excuse me, I hear it too.
Wait, is it me?
I don't know.
I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah, it's only happened twice. It just goes in and out.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so we got our loot settled. Nice.
Mm.
Equal to 10 times the total battle circle. Okay, cool. That was what I was looking for. So you guys each get 3, 6. You guys each get 90 XP.
Yay.
Did you say 90?
90, yeah.
Okay. So for the XP bar, it says 100. Is that how much? How does the XP bar work?
I guess I need to look at the character sheet real quick to remember. Okay, so you need 100 to fill up the first chunk, I believe.
Okay, can you say that again? You're kind of low.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Let me just make sure that I remember that correctly. I'm pretty sure it's 100 to fill up the first chunk, and you have to fill up each of those chunks in order to level up. 10 segments of the XP bar. Reverse. And several things.
And you said we got 90 XP for that?
Yeah. I'm gonna look this up just in case I don't have this correct. Don't want to cheat you guys out of leveling up or something.
Do you have how much we're supposed to get to each level?
It should say on there, but
It just says 100 at the bottom for the first bar. After that, it doesn't really say. It's just.
let me. Oh, right. Okay, so it's XP per segment, which is 100. So pretty much once you get 100 XP, you can fill in that segment. So each of these segments take 100 to fill up.
Okay.
And once it's full, we go up a level.
bar,
Like once the whole bar is full.
Yep. Once you fill up the whole bar, you level up.
Okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
All right. So, what would you guys like to do now? I'm assuming you guys want to go ahead and follow this path and get to the place, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I also want cake. Lola made me want cake.
So, as you guys are following this path, you start to get a feel for the location that you're in, and it's kind of like a barren wasteland. There's some like trees that have somehow resisted like the cracked mud and the dried climate, but it's like high cliff walls and almost like canyon-esque terrain, and jutting out of the rocks are these like glowing crystals all over the place, and these stones that kind of like when the sun hits them just right kind of shimmer in that way, where you assume the name of the mine, where the mine gets its name from. And you can tell that some of this has been like particularly mined. There are tools certain places, sites where mine shafts have been started and then abandoned. It seems that this place has been attempted. People have attempted to mine this place for a long time, and each time they attempt to mine it, it seems like it ends up getting abandoned. As the farther you go in, the more abandoned mine sites you find. But eventually, you come to this pass where there's a makeshift palisade that has been put up, a wall of these sharp-pointed wooden spikes. And as soon as you come in sight, one of the guards peeks his head over the palisade and says, "Hi, who are you?" And then somebody else beside him, like, you see him, like, "Ah!" And he goes, "Ah, are you the last mercs?"
Yes.
Yes.
I'm the conductor of the poop train.
No, Metal Mouth.
Listen to him. We both shut him down.
You'll have to excuse our friend. He's not very eloquent with his words. He means yes.
All right then. All right, come on in. And the door kind of pushes open just a little bit, just enough for you guys to make your way inside. And as soon as you guys come in, you can see that there's kind of like a weird vibe, I'd say, in the place. There are people who are kind of injured. There's kind of like this feeling of like hopelessness and like tension that kind of exists in the air. A lot of the people that are kind of about are soldiers, but a lot of them look like dehydrated. They look malnourished. You kind of get the feeling that you're walking into a place that has been besieged for a long time. And as you get further in, there's kind of like this entourage that comes out, and leading the pack, walking very fast, is this very scrawny man with these very big glasses. And he comes out and he says, "Ah, finally. Please tell me that you're the Atlas Mercs. I heard that you were the Atlas Mercs. Please, please tell me you're the Atlas Mercs."
Can I
I'm
get
the
it?
conductor of the poop train.
Don't listen to him.
We are the. Did he say Atlas? Atlas Mercs. That's us.
Yes, that.
Okay, good. Thank God. Whew. So I assume that your commander must have given you my orders already, right? This is the first time I've ever hired mercs, so I'm not really sure how this works. It would be very exciting if my life wasn't on the line. But do I need to explain again what I need you to do, or do you already know?
We know a bit. We know that. Explain, please.
Please explain.
Okay. It's probably for the best. Sorry. Come inside. Come inside. Let's have a chat. And he bustles you inside, and you can see that his entourage is like other, like, it seems like more elite soldiers. And you follow them in, and this is somewhat like, or what you could imagine at one point was a very nice manor house. Probably whoever owned the mine was supposed to live here and kind of oversee things, but most of the inside has been kind of gutted, and it's now been turned into whatever kind of facility they need. There's a medical place in here. There's all kinds of other facility that are required for combat. And in the middle of what probably would have been some kind of living room or entryway, there's just a big wooden table with a map of the region. And you can see that the mine kind of snakes its way up the canyon wall. And there are several different locations where there look like mine entrances, but they've all been X'd out. And there's only one that's left all the way at the very top. And Benny kind of goes over and says, "Oh, right, I'm Benny, Benny Barron. It's nice to meet you. Sorry, I probably should have said that first. But our situation is quite dire. I need you to go in and kill the miners. I don't want to kill the miners. If I could spare them, I would, but they have... Well, we're past the point of talking at this point. We're doing just as much as we can just to hold out our position. I heard that you Atlas guys are really, really strong. I've sent my own security forces out there, but they've just either not come back or have come back very wounded. And at this point, I have to save every person that I can. Also, this is probably not that big of a deal, but you can see that as he's saying that, it's clearly a big deal to him. My dad is coming soon, probably in a few days, and I would like this all to be taken care of before he gets here. If that requires, I don't know if there's like a expediency bonus that requires fast acting, but I'd be willing to pay it.
No.
He talked funny.
I think Cookie's having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I saw that in the chat. She's still here. Oh, it says that she's muted. Can you still hear us, Cookie? Cookie, can you hear us? Give us a sign.
Sirens meditating.
Do you guys want to wait for her to get her shit sorted?
Yeah, we could go on a hold.
Yeah.
So let's take like a quick like 5 minutes.
Little stretchies. Refill your waters.
Let Cookie get her
Yeah.
her shit situated.
It's a good stretch. Oh.
Yeah. Again, hopefully you guys are having fun with this.
Honestly,
I'm really
I
enjoying
am.
it. I love my character so much. She's so cute.
I hope my sudden like dialogue outbursts are okay.
Yeah,
I love
fine.
it. It's hilarious, and I love that me and Boomy were just whenever you say things, we're just like, no, no.
I like that
It
you've
is-
like fully committed to your character.
Oh hell yeah, man! Like
Good pick.
like I said, like the RP side of D&D is like what I'm really most excited about, honestly.
Same. I wish I
So-
knew better like voices though.
Eh.
But...
I think
You're
doing a
doing good
job
though,
with your
Lolo.
voice.
I think you're doing
Yeah.
well.
How are you guys liking in the chat? I know it's been like pretty rough. Next week, hopefully, now that I have like most of the assets of the stream done, like I can actually focus on like getting battle maps and stuff like that done, so that it's more appealing to look at than just Theater of the Mind. Which I don't mind Theater of the Mind, but as a stream might be kind of boring. I don't know. Those in the chat, are you guys able to follow along with what's going on so far? Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, you're doing good on pacing though, Doom. The pace is really nice and smooth.
Yeah, and I'm really enjoying the voices that you're doing too.
Yes, the voice acting, it's on
It's
point.
very
I love it.
good. Benny's is probably my
With
favorite
Meta
because
Mouth.
I Oh my gosh. Because whenever you described him and like his talking, I'm like, Benny is amazing. I love Benny. Don't know if I'll be saying that later because I don't know about this man.
True.
But
Okay. I couldn't hear you for some reason. Like you all cut out.
Gotcha.
Oh.
And so I even tried to pull up the stream to hear you, and it wouldn't work on there either.
Oh wow.
I don't know what's going on.
Well,
But
hopefully
whatever.
it looks like my audio is still working. So hopefully everybody can hear me.
My internet going in and out.
But
being a
all right,
fucking nerd.
we're glad that you're back though. So I don't know if you missed the whole spiel. Benny pretty much laid out that pretty much they're being besieged by their miners that have gone crazy. And he's hiring you guys to kill off the miners, particularly before his dad shows up in a few days.
Okay. All right, now I'm caught up on what's going on.
Yeah. So he says, does that explain it? Do you need more information? Sorry, I don't, like I said, I've never hired mercs before.
well, first of all, my name is Drake. This is Treat. And my little robot just kind of waves. And this is, my friends. Good to meet you.
Right, right, I'm so sorry. Right, again, Benny Barron, thank you so much, for coming. And he walks around the table and awkwardly tries to shake each of your hands.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Right, sorry. Personal space.
Like
I get it. Right, and he just awkwardly kind of backs back to the other side of the table. Right, so,
I have a question.
Sure, yes.
Why are they rebelling? What did you do?
Well, I honestly would love it if it was something that I particularly did. But the problem is so, long story short, I suppose, I convinced my father to let me, expand the business in what I thought would be an interesting way. And we bought this mine that got put up for sale at a reasonable price, a steal. And it was supposed to have iridium in it, which, as you know, is a very, very good resource to have in production and what we use in most of our arms dealing. But for whatever reason, the mines, I did it to the T, to the book, we scouted out the mines that had already been laid. We were supposed to be checking to see if they were safe. The ones that weren't safe, we would avoid for now until we could fix them. And the ones that were safe, we would send the miners into. And then miners started to disappear. First, it was the west mine, so we shut it down. We collapsed the tunnel. And then it was the east, and we collapsed that tunnel. And then people started to disappear from the camps. And then the miners that disappeared started to come out of the mines and start to attack people. Or I probably shouldn't say attack, that's not the right word. They started to kidnap people and drag them back into the mines. And maybe that's my description isn't selling how horrifying that is, but I can assure you that in the middle of the night, when you hear people screaming and look out to see people dragged into the darkness, it is quite alarming. And this started to happen more frequently and further reaches, to the point that we had to collapse all of the mines except for the main one, which had been fortified at that point. And then they started to attack us, not just kidnapping people, but straight out attacking us. And we had to fall back, if you can believe it. And he points to where the top mine is. We actually were stationed just, a few feet from there at the first landing. But we had to fall all the way back to this old manor and fortify this as best we could. So I don't know why they're attacking. maybe they just don't think I'm a good leader, but I don't know if that is good enough reason to kidnap people in the middle of the night, you know?
Feel like we should see where they're taking them.
Well, that
Yeah.
would be a very good course of action, but getting into the mines themselves is already a hard enough challenge. They've locked down the path there. That will probably be your first move, obviously, is to clear a path to the mines, which I have some ideas on if you want ideas. I mean, you're the mercenaries. You probably already know what you're going to do, but if you happen to want ideas, never mind. They have already fortified the path to the main entrance. So we've tried to make several pushes to clear that path and have been repelled each time. And anytime we lose anybody, you can bet they will show back up. Oh, something else that's kind of...
You can't clean up your own mess, so we're here. Gotcha.
Well, I would assume that that's the point of mercenaries, right?
Drop kick your babies.
No. We're not gonna kick any babies. We're not metal mouth. Not now. Maybe later. Not now. We'll help you. I guess.
So,
I mean,
Yes.
sure.
an important thing that I did leave out that might be important to you. I'm not sure how widespread this issue is, but they seem to have uridium growths on them. Some of them are capable
That
of
didn't
doing...
clue you into something was wrong other than you being a bad employee.
Well, obviously, something is going on in the mines. I don't know what it is. I can't send anybody in to investigate.
It's fine. We'll go in the mines. We'll figure it out. And then
Yes.
you're gonna pay us more than you've already paid us. That's what I'm just saying. There's some crazy shit happening here, and I want reparations. I want it.
Yes,
Okay?
well, if you can get into the mines and figure out where they are sourced at, I have some explosives that have been rigged up, and I would like you to use them to blow the place up, preferably. And yeah.
We're apparently good at that.
Yes. Well, we have worst case scenario. I have a backup planned if we cannot get back into the mines, and that is to sell it off to somebody. Or at least I've been suggested that I should sell it. I'm not sure if that's the best course of action. I think we could probably still make a profit on the iridium, but if there's something inside the mines that's driving people crazy, it doesn't seem like it's a cost benefit, you know? And anyway, anything else?
Well,
Why not just sell it off and be done with it? Why hire mercenaries?
Well,
That.
And he kind of rubs the back of his neck, kind of embarrassed. And says, like I said, this is the first time my dad let me, take the reins by myself. And he's coming to, check the place out. And I just don't want him to be disappointed, you know?
So, helping you get daddy's approval makes sense now.
Smells like daddy issues.
I put a hand on his shoulder. I'm like,
Everything you have said all evening.
You know what's the funniest part though? I have a index card with all the things on it, and underneath Benny Baron, I have you can smell the daddy issues.
oh my god.
Perfect.
Use your dice.
No, we're rolling online.
But yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Do you want to convince him to sell it and then go in the mines and see what's happening, or do you want to go in the mines first and then convince him to sell it?
We could use the extra XP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. Also, it's getting close to my bedtime. I do have work tomorrow,
Gotcha.
unfortunately.
Do you want to stop here or?
How about let's settle on a decision and then we'll call it a night. We'll call it episode 1.
Okay.
if that's okay with you guys? I'm sorry.
No,
No,
fine.
it's
you're good.
totally fine.
Okay. I guess we could.
Either way, we have to also make a decision whether to convince him to sell it or clear out the mine and
I would like to try to get like deeper in the mine just to see what the hell's going on. Because he could
Purple rock always bring trouble.
he could be saying something, but it's probably he's trying to cover up something. You know. So I want to see if that's what it is. But I could be wrong.
I'm all for figuring out what's in the mine and then lying our asses off just to get him to sell it anyway.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So we'll move with that motion of agreeing to his job.
Gotcha.
All right, cool. So yeah, you guys agree. You guys are gonna make your way into the mines. So we will pick up with that next time.
Woo! Episode 1.
Yay! All right, so let's close out real quick before everybody heads off. Everybody do me. So let's start with you, Lolo.
Yes.
I think
Wait, what
that
do I
is Lolo's mic that is doing that. But
Is it me? Is
Yeah,
it really
it's you.
me?
I think so.
No.
No, it's more of like a digital interview. Is your phone near the microphone?
Oh, it is.
But yeah, so
Okay.
Lolo, why don't you tell the people, your final thoughts and where they can catch you.
So my final thoughts. I kind of feel that Trick is now. I don't know. I feel like Trick is gonna be the one that's gonna be more for the brawling and everything coming up. So, it fixed it. Okay, good. Oh shit. But yeah, and then I don't know. I hope that we figure out what's going on. Sorry, I have a sleepy brain right now. Also, you can catch me outside. How about that? No, I'm joking.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can catch me at LoloBones_ here on Twitch, or on Twitter, or on Instagram. It's all the same. I love you guys, and this was really fun. I really had a lot of fun with this, and I'm really excited. Please. Not the please.
Please.
Not
All
the
right.
please.
Goth, tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, just literally anywhere. Even Megan found my old Gaia online account, which is
my
very
Wow.
literally just search me up, Gothy412 here on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, the blue side, which we don't talk about no more. It's been fun. I've been really wanting to get back into a D&D campaign, and honestly, it's all the more exciting that I get to do it with you guys, because you guys are literally friends from all over the place, and I really find this an awesome way to get to know y'all on another level. And Doom, thank you so much for this opportunity. And in the ever words of Metal Mouth,
Garters for guts! Guts for garters! I'll never stop until they flop!
Oh my god. Until they flop.
I'm sorry, I have a whole list of psycho quotes that I will just randomly spit out every now and then.
I love it.
But yeah,
Alright.
again, Doom, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it so far. All right. Last but certainly not least, Boomy. I don't know if you have anything that you want to shout out, but definitely give us your final thoughts.
As this is my first toe step into tabletop ish game thing. I'm having a good time. I didn't think my character would be so damn mouthy though. Damn.
I love it though.
You didn't expect that?
No.
Your character?
I did not expect her to be that mouthy. Everything.
Well, I tell
So
you,
I
I'm
feel like
shocked.
a lot of fucking trouble with her mouth.
Did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Whatever. I can't wait to see where we go with this adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. Again, thanks to everybody who is here watching. It's been so great having everybody in the chat. Hopefully you guys are excited for next week. Again, we're going to be doing this every week on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will actually start on time next time, probably. And actually have things set up. So I don't know if you guys like the overlay and all that stuff, but that's been pretty much what I spent the most of my time working on, is doing all this overlay bullshit, and making logos that have absolutely no relevance to anything, but to just for whatever reason I wanted to spend 6 hours
awesome,
working on
though.
that. But like I know it's awesome, but it's like, bro, you had like so many other things you should have done. But like but
It's just episode 1, baby. Like, we still got development.
So I'm glad that this still kind of came together. It's fun. I haven't played D&D anything or tabletop RPG anything in like almost like a year, so this has been really nice to play with y'all. And I've always wanted to play D&D with some of you, like with you guys. Like I specifically chose you guys because you guys are the people I'm like, man, they would be so great in a D&D campaign together. But if we had Schmeck here, it would have been like the perfect combination of people that I thought would like perform amazingly. But like, yeah, sadly Schmeck had stuff that he had to do. But you know, either way, I love y'all so much, and I will definitely be looking forward to next Sunday. Hopefully you guys are gonna look forward to it too.
Hell yeah.
Always.
I'll be working on that art too, so
yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, Lolo, I might need help with mine.
Yeah, send me your artworks, and I will try to put them in the overlay somehow.
Hell yeah.
Get you guys represented in that way. But yeah, I'm gonna get off the Discord and do a raid. But yeah, I will see you guys next Sunday or before that in one of your streams. Cookie, I'll probably see you next time. Bye, y'all.
Bye,
y'all. Bye.
All right, y'all. So let us go ahead and do a raid. I think we're gonna do a raid on Luigi. So we're gonna do a raid on. Why is my Xbox on? Anyway, but apparently I'm playing Grounded. But yeah, let's go ahead and raid Luigi. If any of you guys are in like my Discord, I'd love to get some feedback from you guys on what you liked. If there is something in the overlay that you didn't like, this is a brand new experience for me. I've never played D&D on Twitch before or streaming before, so I'd love to get some feedback as to what you guys liked and didn't like about it in the Discord if you'd like. Other than that, let's go ahead and do a raid on Luigi. Why do I always say her name wrong? Every fucking time I say her name wrong. It's ridiculous. We are keeping track of how many deaths. Spread the vibes. Oh my god. Are we keeping track of how many deaths they've had? I mean, I don't know how many times they would actually die. So we'll see. Hopefully they don't die too much. But I mean, fair enough. All right. The raid thing is up. You guys have the raid. things. All right, y'all, let's do the raid to Luigi. Remember, love your fucking selves because I fucking love you, man. Mwah.